1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed the Interior Ministry to expedite tabling an anti-torture bill in the National Assembly. Foreign Minister has strongly denounced the publication of blasphemous caricatures by French magazine Charlie Hebdo. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All-Party Hurriyat Conference has reiterated its resolve to continue the struggle for right to self-determination till complete success. Canada and the Netherlands have announced to join Gambia's genocide case against Myanmar at the International Court of Justice. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has directed the Interior Ministry to expedite tabling an anti-torture bill in the National Assembly. In a tweet today, he said torture is unacceptable in civilized democratic society and goes against the spirit of Islam, our constitution, and international legal commitments. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has strongly denounced the publication of blasphemous caricatures by French magazine Charlie Hebdo. In a statement today, he said these caricatures have hurt the sentiments of millions of Muslims across the world. He said Pakistan has conveyed its concerns to the French government on the despicable act. He said such profane acts should not be repeated, rather those behind it must be taken to task. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan is a democratic country and believes in freedom of expression. He, however, said freedom of expression does not give license to anybody to hurt the sentiments of others. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for prioritizing special initiatives that promote interfaith harmony, religious tolerance, pluralism, and the culture of peace. Addressing the 42nd session of the United Nations Committee on Information, Press Chancellor of Pakistan's mission to the United Nations, Mariam Sheikh, pointed out there is a global resurgence in religious intolerance and racism, including its modern manifestations such as Islamophobia. Mariam Sheikh urged the United Nations Department of Global Communications to increase its technical cooperation and assistance of development of communications infrastructure in the developing countries. Minister for Energy and Power Omar Ayub Khan says the government is focusing on alternate resources to produce cheaper power and to meet the growing need of the country. Speaking at the signing ceremony of letter of support for 100 megawatt solar power project in Lahore today, he said low-cost power projects will help in providing relief to the people. The minister said one more power project under public-private partnership will be established in Layakh. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All-Party Hurriyat Conference has reiterated its resolve to continue their struggle for right to self-determination till complete success. Saluting the courage and determination of hires of martyred youth at Pulwama, All-Party Hurriyat Conference General Secretary Maulvi Bashir Ahmed said the sacrifices of the Kashmiri people will never go in vain. He said that the freedom-loving youth are endearing their lives for a great cause and their sacrifices would finally bear fruit. Meanwhile, the detained chairman of Islami Tanzeem Azadi, Abdul Samad Inqilabi, in a message from jail has appealed to the entire Muslim Ummah to pray for the speedy recovery of the veteran Hurriyat leader Sayyid Ali Gilani. Afghanistan will transfer to Qatar 7 prisoners whose release has been demanded by the Taliban ahead of peace talks set to start this week. The Afghan officials said the captives will be shifted to Doha soon. Canada and the Netherlands have announced to formally join Gambia's genocide case against Myanmar at the International Court of Justice. Canadian Foreign Minister Francois Philippe Champagne and his Dutch counterpart Stef Blok said in a joint statement the two nations are acting on obligations under the Genocide Convention to prevent the crime of genocide and hold those responsible to account. They urged other states to support Gambia's legal fight, which was launched on behalf of the 57 Nation Organization of Islamic Conference. The Japanese Coast Guard has rescued one person from a cargo ship that went missing during a typhoon with 43 crew and 6,000 cattle on board. The ship sent a distress signal from the East China Sea after being caught up in a typhoon, Mayasak. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.